Hi Aquarius, welcome to your October 2019 reading. So it's going to be just a general spread from now until the end of the month, whenever you see this. And if you want a personal reading from me, of course this is going to be very general. I will leave my link to my booking site below. I think that's it. All right, let's get into this reading. Let's pull some angel cards and see kind of what the weather is for this reading. And then we'll go into a tarot spread. Followed by an oracle card this month. All right. Ooh, sacred source. Ooh, four cards fell out. Okay, sacred source, we, your angels, are here to remind you of your magnificence. You are literally an angel in the making, a being of eternal love and light, forever one with God, Goddess, and all creation. Ooh, then you have this anxiety card, followed by compassion for self, because the next card is destiny. So I feel like there's a little bit of a worry about the future. That's what I feel with anxiety. But kind of releasing this and allowing, releasing your worry and control about this. Because it feels, with destiny, this feels quite significant, quite big. And the bottom of the deck, interesting, trust. All will work out well. We, your angels, are here to nurture, protect, and heal you. Trust in the healing power of our love. We love you more than you will ever know. I'm curious to see how this plays out in your reading. Destiny, that feels pretty big. Transforming to an ever greater light. I mean, to me, that immediately feels like spiritual growth here. In some sort of way. So if there's an uncomfortable feeling, it's kind of like just the passageway through to the next thing. I mean, when we kind of grow in this way, everything changes, in my opinion. Friends, circumstances, jobs, everything. It doesn't need to be everything at once, but there's a significant shift. Destiny. What's the central energy for Aquarius for October? What's the central energy for Aquarius for October? Six of Pentacles. Okay. So when I see this card, it's talking about just getting enough to get you to where you want to go. When I see this card, it feels like, not that it's been a struggle, but maybe there has been a reason to worry, because we're always kind of wondering if maybe we'll have enough money to make that move, or maybe if this could be like living paycheck to paycheck. But this is a good sign. This is saying we're making progress towards balancing out and moving towards abundance. I mean, when I see this card, it's beggar saying, "Please, sir, give me some more." But it feels like we're moving from this phase to the next. So again, this doesn't necessarily need to be money. It can be like spiritually. Please, sir, I'm ready for the next thing to manifest. I'm ready for the next opportunity. I'm ready for the next opening, please. I mean, this can get to the point where, we pray for it for so long, we feel like it's not coming. So we get down on our knees and we're begging for the change, right? Ooh. I mean, this can be where the anxiety comes in. Is it going to pan out? I mean, anxiety, thinking about the future. Having compassion for yourself, I feel like, comes into play when we kind of realize how much work we have done, how much growth we have actually done. Ooh. Feed the good thoughts at this moment. What is helping or hindering? Ooh. What flew out of my deck? The Nine of Swords. The anxiety card. I mean, this is somebody that is not able to be at rest, hence they cannot sleep. This speaks to insomnia, this speaks to worry. But this person, they're not able to experience the joy and the beauty of the here and now, because they're worrying about things that haven't even manifested or are in the past, and they have no control over it. As we release this, and trust, trust is your overarching theme. You kind of release any need for worry, because you have that faith. Even if it's faith in the unknown, even if it's irrational, even if the old patterns would say it's silly to have faith, silly to believe it will change in some sort of way. What is in the subconscious for Aquarius? The Magician. So this is talking about you having all the tools to create this new beginning that you want. He has a sign of infinity over his head. It says the number 1. It's a new beginning. This is what your higher self wants you to know. What's happening right now. Think of the good thoughts. Watch something like Law of Attraction. Not a particular favorite of me, but The Secret, the movie, right? You know, anything that reminds you to really think the good thoughts, to get into that good space in the mind, to get out of worry. What's in the past for Aquarius? The past would say, just from looking at it, that stuff continues. That pattern, that's going to happen again. Maybe I shouldn't trust this. Maybe I'll get the rug ripped out from underneath my feet again. This is a necessary shakeup, though. This is Scorpio, but this is also Uranus that came in earlier this year to really shake things up for us. This is saying in the past there was an ending to something that wasn't actually truly part of your destiny. So I feel like with time, looking back, it'll all make sense for what's coming forward with you guys. What's coming forward? I mean, let's get into the now and the future. What's the current energy? Current to near future energy with Aquarius. Coming to a sense of enlightenment. This is somebody that, I mean, there's been a pause. There's not been a lot happening. There's not been a lot, I feel positive things kind of coming in the way that you want. And it was this forced pause. It's like the reflection of I feel like the seasons, right? What was, and now we're kind of into fall, winter. There's like this death and rebirth. Why has everything happened this way? I feel like hindsight, you will be looking back at this period of your life saying, thank goodness, actually. Thank you that happened. Even though it was difficult and I didn't see the purpose of it at that time. Oh, you will. You will. What's in the near future for Aquarius? The Hermit. It's pointing to winter time. When this, I feel like this, I'm being brought to the star in his lantern, where we find the reasoning behind all of the internal work. Right now, I feel a strong emphasis on the law of attraction. So if you subscribe to that kind of ideology, this can also be a Virgo, but I'm feeling more winter time. Shedding a light on some things, patterning, ways of thinking that aren't working. It's in their power right now. So this is like reaching out to friends, connecting with friends, receiving in general, not having to do it all on your own. This is talking about letting your guard down. Again, getting into that energy, law of attraction. As I'm open, I receive more. As I think good thoughts, more good things come in to support that state. So as I get out around friends and feel supported, the universe supports me. What's in the position of the environment for Aquarius? And then something comes in. I mean, this is slow, but it's worth it. It's the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, this guy's riding in on his dark horse, and the dark horse represents all of the things that they have been through that make them cautious, that make them come a little bit slower. There's absolutely a new opportunity coming into your life that's tied to your destiny. What does Virgo? What does Aquarius need to know? What does Aquarius need to know? The Eight of Pentacles. This is the apprenticeship card. It feels like you have been very focused on a certain aspect of your life changing. I mean, Pentacles to me is the finances, and it would point to the Tower. When I think of the Pentacle, I think of money, yes, but it feels like, it's tied to the home. It's tied to the security of our relationships, our sense of security in general. We've been adding to this slowly but surely for a purpose. It's like something's coming in to add this ninth pentacle with the Knight of Pentacles. What is this? The Wheel of Fortune. Stroke of better luck or fortune. This is saying, this is the devil. This is talking about karmic kind of lessons. I mean, I believe that we come and learn the difficult lessons, and it kind of turns. It goes in this cyclical pattern where the good inevitably has to come in and balance it out, right? That we're in the season of Libra about balance. So there's this absolute transition point for you guys happening right now where we're leaving the difficult situation, we're healing. There's a little bit of anxiety because of the residual energy of the past. I mean, I feel like you guys are very logical thinkers, but there's a need here for trust and faith, and it shows up. I want to say I feel like it shows up a little bit faster in regards to you kind of getting around friends, you kind of changing your mindset. So when anxiety comes in, we just kind of notice it. Why are you visiting? What pattern have I not released? What is the storyline? Every time anxiety comes up, what am I thinking about? And I feel like there's a definite pattern here. I love that the Wheel of Fortune is your outcome. Yes. There's an emotional component to what's coming in. Some of you that are single, I feel like you are just around the corner from a love relationship. You've been putting in massive amounts of personal work. Something about the year 2020 feels very strong. Like life-changing. Let's pull an oracle card for you guys. Dear angel guides and spirits, what's one oracle card that would be most helpful for Aquarius to hear for their month of October? What's one... Wow, too many. What's one card for Aquarius to hear? The Power of the Good, Anya Druga. It says, you need never lose faith in the power of good. You need never lose faith in how much you can accomplish as an independent and inspired individual in this world. You need never believe that you are alone or without divine protection. You need never fear evil. The third eye of the Divine Mother sees all things, is ever watchful, and is ever just. She births through holy vision the manifest power of good in all realms. Her gaze is upon you now. Trust her. Manifestation. Here it is. And trust. You're manifesting this wish, this Wheel of Fortune, the stroke of good luck in your life. In a reading, believe in the power of the divine to keep an eye on things for you. Trust that power to alert you when you need to know something or to understand what is happening in your life and what you need, even if you aren't so sure of that yourself at times. Be active in contesting negativity. The moment you feel something isn't coming from love, acknowledge it immediately. You don't have to make it about you or analyze it. Use your divine connection to deal with it promptly and effectively. Call for divine support in all things. You will not divert help away from somebody else if you ask for it for yourself. When you allow yourself to be helped, this empowers your path, which in turn helps all beings. Divine assistance is always there for you, unconditionally. If you are not thinking the best thoughts, divine support will correct your thoughts. Never hesitate to call for that support. It is your greatest ally. Give up your attachment to past experiences of rejection and abandonment so that you can open up to how much the divine loves you and can help you. Practice feeling the confidence and unconditional trust in a higher power, knowing it is stronger than all else. The spiritual guidance. In the Hindu pantheon of divine beings, Durga shines bright as a powerful warrior goddess and protector of the good and true. She is the unified potency of all divine forces of goodness against negativity and evil, an icon for independence and divine power of the light. Durga is the solar mother who shines light, restores order, and protects the human soul by destroying impurities such as jealousy, hatred, anger, and selfishness. She is creative, inventive, powerful, and responsive. Once a particularly adept demon looked like he was getting the upper hand in a battle with her, so Durga promptly birthed Kali out of her third eye. Kali, the black goddess, ferociously destroyed the demon immediately. Durga is the invincible one. The Sanskrit word Durga means fort, a place that is protected in battle and unable to be overcome. Durga's power animal is the tiger, indicating her unlimited power to protect virtue and destroy evil. She is bright, she is swift, she is unconquerable goodness. Beautiful. When Durga comes into view, you have been fighting against negative energies at some level of your being, whether obviously in the world or more deeply within your own soul. If you do not acknowledge this, you may fall prey to unnecessary confusion and self-doubt, believing that the issue is solely a psychological matter to deal with. Rather, it is a spiritual issue requiring divine intervention and protection, which is now offered to you. Beautiful. I feel this is a very powerful month for you guys. Really, I want to say, set your intentions about what you want to bring forth. I feel like what you're moving forward to, all of this transformative energy will be worth it. This is really nice. Magician, Wheel of Fortune. I mean, your major arcanas, the things that are absolutely going to happen. I mean, in my opinion, when I see major arcanas, the past, this tower, this huge shakeup in our life, the new beginning in our consciousness. This is in your position of your higher self. You have all the tools to create something completely new. I'm curious what this is centered towards for you. What is this moving towards? Because there's this period of pause to really collect yourself. I mean, this is a self-imposed pause. I'm not sure where I'm going. I'm not sure what I'm manifesting. So let me not act. Let me not just uselessly put my energy into something. Let me really think about this. So when the time is right, I can pour everything into it. This is, somebody reaching enlightenment. And as a result, the wheel turns and we move out of this lesson. Check mark. We're not going to return there. And we'll receive. This is like a blessing. This is wonderful. This is also an X factor. So no matter how many cards I get to clarify for this, the Wheel of Fortune to me, expect a surprise. Expect something to open up. Expect somebody to come in. I mean, this is attached to destiny. This is part of your life path. So be very aware of what happens this month. I would say don't say no to anything this month, unless it's an incredibly strong no. And kind of consider things. Anyways, I'm rambling. This is the end of the reading. Thank you, Aquarius. Again, if you want a personal reading, description box below. Otherwise, I'll be back soon with a love reading. So like this video if you liked this video. Otherwise, bye guys.